Oh, Father, tell me, do we get what we deserve? Oh, we get what we deserve. And where down we go, 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 go. Oh, where down we go, 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 go. So where down we go, 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 go. Way down we go. Oh, you let your feet run wild. Come as we all go down. Yeah, but for the fall, ooh, my heart, do you dare to look them right in the eyes? Yeah. Oh, 'cause say we run you down, down to the door. Yeah, someday we run you down, down till you fall. And they will run you down, down till you go. Yeah, till you can't grow no more. And where down we go, 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 go. Oh, where down we go, go, go. Say where down we go. Oh, down we go.
And good morning, Patriots. Welcome to the Patriot Hour. I am Michael, your host. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Ring the bell. Trump's plan to defend America and take down her domestic enemies is now becoming increasingly clear. And one new bombshell conclusion in all this concerns Trump's vow to use the U.S. military to deploy vaccines nationwide before the election on November 3rd. I now believe, for reasons outlined in this video, that the military deployment of vaccines is a cover story. Trump is using the vaccine issue to place military units in positions all across the nation to prepare for a post-election invocation of the Insurrection Act, which would activate the military to confront and arrest or eliminate domestic terrorists across this country. In other words, Trump isn't really leaping in with the vaccine industry as much as we once feared. Operation Warp Speed isn't really a vaccine operation, but rather a national security operation that will put U.S. troops on the streets of every American city in an effort to restore the rule of law, arrest treasonous actors, including mayors and governors not limited to, and put down the left-wing terrorist groups. Now, all of this became abundantly clear yesterday when Trump invoked insurrection language when asked how he would put down the post-election riots that are anticipated to occur. He spoke of this in an interview with Judge Jeanine Pirro, and here we're going to start watching at the 8-minute and 45-second mark.
Governors and mayors who are refusing to allow the National Guard to come in. There are people in those cities and states who want order to come in, but you can't go in unless they request your help.
That's right.
What are you going to do? Let's say there are threats. They say that they're going to threaten riots if they lose on election night, assuming we get a winner on election night. What are you going to do?
We'll put them down very quickly.
How are you
if they
gonna do that?
We have the right to do that. We have the power to do that if we want. Look, It's called Insurrection. We just send in and we do it very easy. I mean, it's very easy. I'd rather not do that because there's no reason for it. But if we had to, we'd do that and put it down within minutes. Within minutes. Minneapolis, they were having problems. We sent in the National Guard within a half an hour. That was the end of the problem. It all went away.
Kenosha.
You look at Kenosha. Look at the problems they had. In fact, the sheriffs there, the police chief, they're all on my side 100%. Law enforcement all over the country is on my side. And I will say this, look, we have, even with the horrible things that are going on in New York and Chicago, all run by Democrats. Everything we're talking about, is run by Democrats. We're not talking about one Republican place. It's all run by Democrats. Even the police chiefs, they're all quitting all over the country.
Yes.
Every single one, I think I saw 15 or 20, every single one of them is from a Democrat city. Look, before China sent us the plague, before the plague came in, we had the best crime numbers in.
And there you have it. Judge Jeanine P.O, we've got this anarchy going on the streets. We've got towns run by Democrat governors and mayors who are refusing to allow the National Guard to come in. These people in these cities and states, there are people in these cities and states who want order to come in, but you can't go in unless they request your help. What are you going to do? Let's say there are threats. Let's say they're going to threaten riots if they lose on election night. What are you going to do? President Trump then said, we'll put them down very quickly. We have a right to do that. We have the power to do what we want. Look, it's called insurrection. We just send in and we do it very, very easily. And we do it very easily. I mean, I'd rather not do that because there's no reason for it. But if we had to, we do that. And we put it down within minutes. Now I am culturally attuned here, folks. I've been doing this and following the Trump narrative just alone, digging in and out for the last 3 years. Trump is ahead of the game and has his own plan in place to take down the insurrectionist. Trust you me. Arrest the traitors and defend America from her enemies. He is using the vaccine as a cover story. Since no one is allowed to criticize vaccines without being banned, that explains why Trump has been saying the military will distribute the vaccines. The vaccine will be to arrest every single last one of these evil doers, these bad actors, these treasonous and seditionist insurrectionists. It has made no sense until now. What can you do to get prepared? There are currently 50 days left until the election on November 3rd. This means you have 50 days to get fully prepared in every way imaginable. You need to stock up on your lead, your firearms, your food, your bug-out plans, possibly have some gold and silver, water filters, and more. America is going to explode into chaos in 50 days. There will be troops on the streets. And we've been trying to give you all the truth so you know, will you support this? Will you support them, the troops? Because they're putting down the insurrectionist and the terrorist. That is their only mission. There have been a lot of channels and other truth channels that are just outright wrong. They think they're coming for them. And maybe they are. I don't know what you've been up to. You should fully expect regional power grid failures, cyber attacks, huge DDoS attacks on your favorite websites. Expect grocery store shortages and a barrage of fake news propaganda and big tech censorship telling you Trump didn't win the election when he actually did. My advice is to stay off the streets and let the military handle the uprising. Stay home, stay safe, and protect your family and your local neighborhoods. It is a good idea to coordinate a neighborhood defense because the police obviously won't be able to help you. I will be covering the election day events in real time as much as I can, which is being hardened against the DDoS attacks. There, I'll be real-time tweeting and making live videos on Election Day events and the aftermath. America is about to be plunged into a live, kinetic revolution attempt, and Trump is well aware of all of this and has his own plan to halt the insurrectionists and save America. We've been going over this for about 3 years, that the riots would be here. It seemed implausible just about 2 years ago, but now you can see the riotings have been going on, the lootings and burnings for the last several months, and it will peak near election. Again, you have about 50 days to get fully prepared, maybe less, depending on the timing of the insurrection. Do not waste a single day. Again, I am Michael. This is the Patriot Hour. God bless, Godspeed to each and every one of you. Please help everyone stay informed. I hope this message reaches many of you. Again, God bless and Godspeed. And where we go one, we go all.